Welcome to Field of Jokes, where comedians break down sports films and we give you our uncensored hot takes. Yes, and we got a good episode here. We're talking about the classic, 1995 classic with comedian Dana Whissen. We're talking Little Giants.
Ooh.
Football movie. Ed O'Neill, Rick
man.
Morranis. I mean, we got a hit here, and you picked this, and thank you.
Oh, thank you. Ed O'Neill, what is it? Married with Giants?
That's right, yes. But Ed O'Neill, he is great in it because he plays a former football star who lives in his past glory. And Ed, as you know, Al Bundy lived in his past glory as a football player.
Oh, that's right.
Remember Polk High, 4 touchdowns in a game, baby? And he would always he'd always pose in the Heisman.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, and he was, in real life, Ed O'Neill was a football guy or like a big time, or like.
He was?
Or at least high school and college. I don't know. I think I found him attractive at one point in my Married with Children watchage, and I was like, oh, I'm going to Wikipedia the shit out of this hot guy because he looks like he used to like play sports. And
Yeah.
he's
He's got an athletic body. I'm not a homosexual.
What?
But yeah.
I'm not either.
No. No, yeah, he does have a football player, but he did look like a old-timey football player.
He had, even before Little Giants, he had that old-timey, hey, let's go to the ice cream soda shop so we can talk about plays kind of look, but not in a creepy way.
No, he looked like a guy who took it way too serious.
Yeah.
But at least he had a reason because I will say he was a football star. You're like, oh, okay, this guy gets it. Well, his character, Kevin O'Shea. And,
Kevin O'Shea. I'm sorry.
No, go ahead.
He was a gum chewer. I think there are a few scenes in Little Giants where he does some intense gum chewing, and I really just want to preface this whole thing by saying I love that.
Oh, you like that? Okay,
yeah.
The gum chewing with the aviator glasses.
Yeah.
There was an asshole PE coach vibe to him.
A what?
Asshole PE coach.
Oh, I'm like, asshole PE. I'm like, how does that happen?
I cannot speak. My enunciations are bad. But,
no, okay, I got it.
Because those shorts he was wearing, those tight little shorts.
Yeah.
I know you ladies like it, but it just reminds me of high school or middle school PE because the coaches always wore those.
Who was your PE teacher and who had the short shorts?
The only name I remember, Coach Perdomo.
Ooh, Perdomo. Did his Perdomo hang out?
Yes, he taught us sex ed, and I don't know if I told the story here. He was teaching us sex ed, and he says, when the woman, first time, it hurts. And then truth. That it hurts my butthole too. And then and then some kid goes, well, what does it feel like for the woman? He goes, it feels pretty good actually. And changed my life, and I was like, I need to get this vagina he's talking about.
Whoa.
Unprotected sex.
Whoa. No. So wait a second. Was he saying... Oh, always unprotected sex.
Yeah.
Was he saying that it hurts for the guy?
No, it hurts for the woman. But for the guy, he goes, it feels pretty good, actually.
Oh, okay. Because I was thinking, like, dang, you changed my my thoughts on sex completely. Wow, if it hurts for the guy, then dang, I want to do more of it. Okay.
Yeah. I wanted to be a middle-aged PE coach with salt and pepper hair, just banging moms, like Coach Perdomo.
Yeah, I mean, damn, that he had a nice... Okay. I just spaced out, and my mind just kind of went elsewhere, and then went around the block, and then like hung out at Jack in the Box for a bit. But I'm back, so my apologies.
Yeah, no worries. No more Coach Perdomo. We're back on Little Giants.
Yeah, he's cool. And Perdomo, that's a cool, creepy, sexy name.
Yeah. Oh, you would have loved him. In fact, you like sexy. For the ladies, this movie has a special treat for you.
Uh-oh.
If you're in our age group, the ladies love this guy, the quarterback of the team. You want to?
Devon Sawa, ladies.
Devon Sawa, those eyes, ladies.
Ooh,
Teeny Tiger Beat, Cover Boy. We were talking earlier.
Yeah, Tiger Beat, Teen Beat, Bop, BB magazine. He was on all the covers along with Hanson, Jonathan Taylor Thomas, Leo DiCaprio. So he is like, Little Giants, they knew what they were doing when they got the teen heartthrob to join the cast.
Oh, they did. That was a good move. And I'm sure Leo read the script and said no because he's an artist. He's a true thespian. You know what I'm saying?
He doesn't want to run and do physical act. He's like, I'll say that for The Departed 20 years from now.
But he also, I think he did a little running in What's Eating Gilbert Grape as a teenager, and we played a mentally retarded boy. Remember?
Yeah, he was running from his horrible, depressing family.
Yeah, the cops were chasing him because he ran away. Yeah, it's horrible. Your obese mom and your
Oh yeah, the mom.
Yeah, you're like they needed a crane to bring her out. But let's get back to the movie.
Yeah, but I don't know. That's the way to do it. Yeah. You know, you get old and sad. Like, why? I'm only going to leave the house. That's how I want to live my life. Only leave the house if I'm removed by crane.
Crane, yes. That's it's very embarrassing. But you know, one way you always want to leave the house. One way is to watch Pee Wee football in Urbana, Ohio.
Oh yes,
that's right. And we're good. Like I said, with Little Giants. Yep. I love the movie because it's football, and this brought back some memories. Like I said,
hell yeah,
Devon Sawa. He was the cock of the walk in the '90s.
Oh yeah, he was the cock of the walk. Like, you know, shit. You say cock of the walk, and I immediately think of the scene where he's throwing toilet paper.
Yes.
In the grocery store. I don't know if you want to wait to get to that, but that's cock of the walk behavior right there.
Yeah, let's talk about that. So we'll bring up. Okay, well, first we'll bring up the synopsis of the story. But yeah, that scene in particular, I had a few questions about.
Okay.
Okay, the movie, it takes place in Urbana, Ohio, where snobby former football star Kevin O'Shea conducts tryouts for the town's Pee Wee football team, the Urbana Cowboys, which will compete for a chance at the state Pee Wee football playoffs. But Kevin has tryouts for the team, as we know, and his brother, Danny.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, his brother, Danny, his daughter, who is Icebox, she's a badass linebacker.
Yeah.
Yeah, you don't want her coming off the edge.
Yeah.
Tries out for team. She doesn't make it.
Ooh.
And basically, the brothers have a history here. They're two brothers that have a competitive history. Ed O'Neill is the star of the town. He was a football star growing up. He went to state championship. He went to college, won the Heisman Trophy, which is pretty amazing. And and then Danny, played by Rick Morranis, he's like the little brother, the tag along. It just kind of, he was a good guy. He just wanted to be part of things, but he was always kind of left out.
Yeah, like and of course his older brother would bully him, as brothers do, or an older brother does, and you know that it seems that kind of followed them throughout the years.
Yeah,
a big older brother has the cool fancy house and like the cool sexy wife, while younger bullied nerdy brother is still looking for love and has an icebox for a daughter.
Yeah, well, his wife left him and his daughter. Remember that? I was like, this poor bastard. Holy shit.
A twofer, yeah. God.
I was like, that's why I liked Rick Moranis. I'm like, I'm on your side. I always love you. Now I love you even more because I felt bad for your life. Yeah, he owns a gas station in their town, Urbana.
Yeah.
And yeah, that's the thing is single dad, mom left, but his daughter, so he doesn't know how to really raise a daughter.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, give her a feminine view. So she gets into football and it's kind of like the family business. Yeah, but she's good at it. Here's the thing, though.
Yeah, she's like, I mean, she made me consider potentially thinking about auditioning for a football team when I saw the movie, but then I was like,
auditioning?
Physical.
You mean trying out?
Is that what it's called?
Yeah, it's called like tryouts. Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah.
No, football is a stage, baby.
It is to me because it's my life.
Okay.
Yeah, it's my entertainment life, and my mood depends on a particular football team. But that's why I love the movie, because it's football. I remember growing up watching this. I was probably in junior high, maybe.
Okay.
And it was good. You were around the same age, right? 41? I'm 41.
Okay, I'm 39. Yeah. Damn, okay. We are about the same. I was about to be like, oh yeah, I'm 5 years younger. Nope, 2 years.
No, black don't crack. You know.
Yeah, that's true. White don't write.
That's well, we're gonna leave that alone.
Yeah.
But no, I hear you. No, we'll keep doing that. I'm just fucking around. Yeah. So two brothers, Danny O'Shea, played by Rick Moranis' daughter, did not make the team, but she was probably the best player.
Yeah, which is, that is it's kind of like a stand-up comedy in a way. The girl doesn't always make the team, but somewhere deep inside she has some good crowd work abilities.
That sounded personal. It's got dark. Well, that being said, I see a little bit why, because it was, a girl playing with boys, just the only girl. And let's be honest, Ed O'Neill's character was kind of like a macho dick. And if he wanted to win, I mean, she could play. But
but he really didn't want her on the team. He's like, listen, I can't, as much as I would love to have you on the team, I can't do it because you're a girl. Yeah. And I mean, 1994, could you really put a girl on a football team? Like,
yeah, I mean, Yeah, there was some very sexist stuff in this movie. This goes way, this would not make it today, this film. I loved it, but things have changed so horribly.
But still, the girl in the movie, she comes out on top. And I think at a few points in the movie, she is literally on top of Devon Sawa.
Oh yeah, she sacks him in practice. And
she's getting the sacks.
Yeah, she's okay. Here's the thing: she's kind of a tomboy, she is, and she sees this quarterback. Well, let's go back to how we found. Well, okay, so basically she's not on the team, so she makes up that her dad's going to coach another Pee Wee team, and that's what happens. Rick Morranis doesn't even know about it, and she told the mayor. I guess the mayor's in charge of Pee Wee football in Urbania.
Oh yeah, I mean, kudos to her for talking to the mayor of her town. I've never done that.
Yeah, I mean that's middle small town America. Yeah, okay. I got a beef. I go to the mayor.
Okay.
And so she tells the mayor she wants to start a football team, and her dad's coaching without him knowing, and it pisses off our man Kevin O'Shea, Ed O'Neill, because there's only one team in the town, and what the hell are you doing? Because he still thinks he's above his brother.
Yeah, which I mean, let's face it, he kind of was for a while.
Yeah, I mean, he was more athletically built. Obviously, Rick Moranis does not look like he could play.
Yeah.
At Ohio State, but I think he was just a good person, and he was just trying to bully him again. But Rick Moranis stood up for himself in that scene. He's like, "No, I'm going to coach the team."
Oh, that was the best. It's like, I know I was forced into this really kind of terrible situation after my wife left me and my daughter forced this shit upon me, but I'm going to make the best of it. Boom.
Yeah. I like that route he went. Yeah. I mean, it's like, I need something to live for, because I was going to hang myself at the gas station in the garage. But I thought, this football team's going to give me some motivation to maybe get through the next 2 months.
Damn. So the next 2 months, what does he do after Little Giants? Is there a sequel, or does he die before then?
Oh, we'll get into the last part of the show. We'll get into what we think the characters are doing.
Okay.
We'll get into what a sequel would be, or what their lives are as adults now.
Okay.
But we'll get into that definitely.
All right.
And so he coaches, he sets up the team, and of course, this team is fucking horrible.
Yeah.
These people, he's getting kids with like 20,000 allergies. Remember that kid?
The kid that was like incubated too long, or was like he was born at like 4 months or something.
Yeah. And he looked like he was still an undeveloped fetus. I mean, remember?
Yeah, he did.
Big glasses. Nothing wrong with that, but the snot bubble.
Oh, the snot. Okay, that is one of my favorite shots in cinema history, because they do a close-up of this kid with the snot bubble, and he's doing that real thing where you're like,
oh, yeah.
Or you're blinking a lot, and that's some of the best acting, I think, and it's done by this little geeky child.
He played it well. No, I don't know the kid's name, but you've seen him in things in the 90s. He always played the skinny nerd guy.
Yeah.
And if you notice the snot bubble, special effects have gotten better since 1994 or 5.
Yeah.
It looked very, it was very computer CGI. Christopher Nolan wouldn't do that.
Oh, yeah, no, he would just have... I don't know any Christopher Nolan movies, but I know he would not do that.
You've heard of The Dark Knight Rises.
Oh, yeah, wait.
Or The Dark Knight.
I love The Dark Knight.
Yeah, he directed the Dark Knight trilogy.
Oh, damn. Well, wait, is he a good guy?
He's a director. He's an amazing guy.
Oh, okay. Yeah. He's not like scandalous or anything.
No. He's,
okay.
I don't think so. I mean, I don't know. I gotta tell you, he did. I'm just saying, he probably turned down Little Giants. His thing.
Well, that was a mistake.
Yeah, it did. His poor career. He got the Dark Knight trilogy, Inception. I mean, his life's been shit since then. And an Oppenheimer. But yeah, though, he picks like what I like. Okay, the typical scene where you need players, and you got to you got to go around town and do the recruiting. And like I said, these guys are horrible. The kid, his mom, who's probably, like she said, like he's got full diseases, blah, blah, blah. We think it's best if he plays football. You could tell this kid would get murdered the second something.
Yeah. Oh my God. Maybe that's what she wanted. She's like, I have to pay so much in medical bills for this damn kid. I can't enjoy my life. What are we going to do? Let's cut his life a little. Let's cut down the life expectancy and send him to football.
That's actually a great idea, because she doesn't have the will to drown him in the tub.
Yeah.
So she's like, something? Yeah, we'll get him to play football. My life will be normal again. I get banged dudes. Yeah. It's probably hard to bring guys home with your half dead son around the house, and he had the body of the crypt keeper.
Oh yeah. Do you remember Diane Downs, the woman who murdered her kids?
Is that the ones? That's probably the joke I was trying to reference, maybe, or the.
Oh damn, that's exactly okay. Yeah, I'm like, hey, let me tell you about the joke you're currently telling me right now. Let me.
She's gonna drown him in the river, but she goes, no, we're gonna have him play football. I mean, not bad on her end.
Hey, that just really says that there proves that there is a mental health care crisis in our country, because why else would you put your tragic son in football?
Yeah. And that is sad. And but she did look a little stressed in life. But she loved really him, but stressed. Yeah. Postpartum depression, probably.
Oh yeah, that's the shit.
That is
right
the
there.
shit. Yeah,
not like the good shit, but it's the shit.
Oh yeah, ladies, you get postpartum depression. You could take 2 extra weeks off work.
Please.
But and then they got the fat kid on the team who constantly is eating candy. That's his thing. And he farts all the time.
He farts. Oh, that's the best. He had some really good farts in the movie.
Yeah, he was a big farter. It's a little lowbrow for Disney, but I don't think it's Disney. I think it was Warner Brothers, because the beginning had Warner Brothers that had Bugs Bunny out there.
Okay. Because they always allowed for like kind of dirtier stuff.
A little edgy. Yeah, it did. Yeah, he was farting, and because all he did was eat Reese's. There's when he tried out for the Cowboys, he got cut. I think he dropped his Reese's, and they showed him pouring out because he was sad.
Oh God, that was a really relatable scene.
You've been cut and you dropped Reese's, or
more so or not being cut just from life in general, just feeling like I've been cut and just knocked down, and I relate to the fat kid a lot because I always have candy on me and I'm always
farting.
Always farting.
Yeah, he had the gas problem, very bad. But you're great at holding it in public, and I appreciate
thank
that.
you. Yeah. Well, as I age, as you might know, I don't know, as you age, things change, and more accidentals come out.
Oh, I've had that walking and a cheek clap pops. Oh yeah, you've done that before. You're like,
yeah, it's like what. Where did this come from? I'm not prepared to answer for this fart right now.
It's all downhill from here, Dana.
Oh, no.
Believe me, I've seen old people. They don't care, and it's going to get worse. And Devon Sawa, he'll smell it. But no, this kid, I liked if he was funny. There's a scene where he's trying out for the Cowboys. He gets tackled and he gets knocked out, and it looks like his head is bleeding, like a giant gash was on his forehead.
Oh, yeah.
And I was like, what the fuck? Because I haven't seen the movie like in 10 years or 15 years. I was like, shit. And he takes off his helmet. There's a peanut butter and jelly sandwich in the helmet. So it was jelly. I thought he got his head bashed open.
Damn.
I was like, fuck.
And how... That was like really smart of him, like keeping your snacks in your helmet, and that's probably also extra protection. Yeah,
he had snacks and he had Cheetos. They said in this, and there's a great line with Ed O'Neill. He goes, "Are they crunchy or puff?" And they go, "They're puff." He goes, "Wimp."
Yeah,
and I was like, "Yeah." Actually, I prefer puffy, but
oh really?
Oh yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, that's just me.
That's fine.
But the kid had a whole fucking refrigerator in his head. And his helmet, and there's like those are some great. They're fun characters, but basically, as the team is a true ragtag bunch.
They really are ragtag. Yeah, they literally just went around town and like, okay, let's see who struggles. Which one of these children struggles most in life? There he is, and then
until they found we're talking about. They're going to the grocery store. Oh, that's the scene I want to get. Yeah, where they Devon Sawa, and as we know, the best linebacker in the game, Icebox.
She's a linebacker?
She's I think some defensive end plays some sort of defense. She seemed like she's a gal that goes after the quarterback. And
okay.
She's like it's funny at the end of the movie because they're the Giants. She's wearing the old school Giants helmet. She comes out wearing number 56, just like Lawrence Taylor. And I was like, oh, that's badass.
What, do you think that was intentional?
I think it was. I seriously think it was.
Okay.
Yeah.
I don't know much about Lawrence Taylor, but I figure like 56, that's an even number ending in 6, which in my mind is a good positive thing. Like things have to end in an even number. So I think that Lawrence guy is probably amazing.
He was. He's one of the greatest, probably the greatest football player of all time.
Yeah. Why haven't I heard of him?
Do you? Unbelievable. You have not heard. Get the fuck out of here. You don't know LT. No. LT. No, LT's, well, look him up. Google him.
Okay. Was he in The Little Giants? Like,
no,
at the end?
He wasn't. No, that's another thing. We'll talk about one of my favorite players of all time is in it, though.
Oh, okay.
We'll get in that. But first, let's get into the scene where they need a quarterback. They don't know what to do. And they're all at the grocery store. And, of course, Icebox is, like, stuffing her face with
donuts.
Like, buy them first. I mean, you're eating the whole box before you go to the cash register.
Yeah, I mean, hey, she was. That's what a strong, assertive woman does. She doesn't give a fuck. She's like, I'm gonna walk through the store. I'm on my period. I'm gonna eat your donuts. She's gonna do it.
Yeah, it's like we got a season. We're trying to put together a team. This is not hell. Why don't you like load up on protein? Maybe let's get you some some lean meat or something. I mean,
be prepared to meet a man. Isn't that what you were born for, Icebox?
Yes.
You can meet a man at any moment, and then she.
What happens?
What happens?
Yeah, you see her face covered in white powder, which is and then she looks through the grocery store aisle and sees this very, very handsome boy throwing toilet paper into a grocery cart like footballs.
Damn.
And no mother around to say, "Get the fuck out of here! What are you doing?"
Yeah.
That's what upset me. We're the parents. Like if your kid's like throwing like, God damn it, Johnny, stop it!
Yeah.
I had a bad childhood. I'm sorry.
I know. I'm sure most people know that about you.
No, I did have a bad childhood. I've had a worse adulthood.
Yeah?
Yeah. I would do that now. I'd throw toilet paper into a grocery cart.
Wait, you should do that as a vlog. Like film yourself recreating Devon Sawa's cinematic sports moment.
See, now it's okay. Now, like if you're acting like a retard in public, it's for content. They're like, okay.
Yeah.
But this kid was, he was doing it. I'm surprised the mom wasn't there. I mean, you got to crack some fucking heads,
Yeah.
But the kids are all hanging out, which is weird. I don't think kids hang out at grocery stores. I never did. Without my parents.
Yeah, I only did if it was like an excursion. Like, hey, you want to go? Let's go to the grocery store this weekend and have some fun and buy some cupcakes, and we'll pick you up like an hour later after we go to the doctor or something.
Oh wow, that sounds horrible.
Yeah. I guess wasn't fun.
Yeah, I mean, okay. No beer runs or nothing?
Never any beer runs.
Never beer runs. No. But yeah, she sees him throwing it, and they're like, wow, this kid could play quarterback. And he's obviously into it, throwing toilet paper. And then she sees him, Icebox, and she falls over the display and embarrasses herself.
She almost dies, too. Like, thankfully, the display shelf stops before it lands right on top of her, and just the items fall on her.
Oh, shit. And then her dad could win a lawsuit by suing the grocery store, probably, if she died. It's like your wife leaves you and your kid dies in a painful death.
I mean, hey, you're single again. You can start over at that point. It's like,
well, he's a single man. He's a business owner. Owns a gas station, and but it's like how Icebox and them met, and she's obviously, this is the first time she sees she has a feeling for boys.
Yeah, she's like, oh, I thought that place just, I didn't know that. I've never felt such a tingle before.
Yeah, she goes, I gotta pee. It's weird.
Yeah,
and she was growing up before our very eyes at that.
Wow,
scene.
And that was a relatable scene because I too had crushes on when I was in around that age, 12, 13. I had crushes on boys with longer blonde hair. And so I really related to Icebox and wanting what one couldn't have.
Oh, well, we get...
Well, not to spoil anything. I don't know.
Maybe something happens there.
Yeah.
But he checks out the young cheerleader and Icebox. She handles it better than I would.
Yeah, same here.
I would have stabbed her. If I was Icebox, I would have stabbed the other girl, been on Dateline. Make a Netflix documentary. Oh, yeah.
Good. I don't know if I would have stabbed her, but I would have thought about it, and I would have had intense, angry, painful emotions. I would have eaten a lot about it.
Right. Yeah.
Like Icebox.
Icebox, she did eat. And, it's amazing. You meet this guy you have a crush on. Your face is covered in donut powder. But, yeah, they pick out the team, like we said, and, yeah, it's like the ragtag bunch. But hey, Devon can throw. Devon Sawa, he can play QB.
He could throw, yeah.
He's got the height. And it was funny in the movie. I was reading the trivia. He was 15 and everybody was much younger. Because I always thought that. I was like, he looks a little older than everybody.
Yeah.
Didn't he? I was like, you're taller than everybody. I guess there's some scenes they said he didn't wear shoes. He just wore socks because he was so much taller.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I was like, he looked a little older than them. But yeah, we'll talk about Rick Morranis, as he said. He's the good guy. He's the coach. He's a single dad because his wife was a twat. And she left the family. But beginning of the movie, when they go back to the flashback scene where they're kids, where Danny and where Ed O'Neill and Rick Moranis are brothers, and he didn't pick them for the football team. But remember when he's walking away, the blonde girl, there's this cute little blonde girl. She goes, "Hey, Danny, are you playing?" He goes, "No, I'm on the injured list." And I was like, this blonde girl's going to come back.
Yeah.
And, we find that out.
Oh, yes, we do.
They know where Devon Sawa lives. And she has a crush on him. But then Rick Moranis goes over there, sees in the window, whoa, that's his mom? Patty.
Oh,
her name
Patty.
That was Patty when they were little.
Yep, Patty comes back to hopefully not break his heart.
Yeah, better not. There's a scene at the end that I was like, oh, fuck yeah.
Yeah.
Nice job, Patty.
Oh, yeah.
Urbania. Oh, hi. She comes back to Urbania, single mom now,
Wow.
And he's there, and she goes, "Danny, is that you?" And he's like, "Oh, hey, He was afraid to say hi to her. He was nervous.
Yeah.
It hadn't been a while, but she was nervous to see Devon Sawa, the daughter. So the father and daughter have the same taste.
Oh, wow. They do. That is... Oh, sorry. I thought I saw a bug on the floor. It was actually just a shadow.
It's a shadow, yes.
Yeah, my apologies. I got excited thinking about Devon Sawa's mom, and then I just started seeing things.
I did too. I like Devon Sawa's mom, and I didn't hallucinate though. But well, I love it. Like Danny, he's like he always had a crush on. He tells Icebox, "Oh, I've had a crush on her since I was little," And she sees it, she goes, "Danny, that's you." And it was cute. And it's like, hey, Danny, this is your time. She seemed kind of interested,
Yeah.
Because this is what the deal. Okay, single mom now, divorced. Her spirit is broken. This is the time you get them.
Yep. Get them when they're the most vulnerable. Well, no, not. Yeah.
Yes. You're
Yeah.
talking to a predator here.
Oh, that's true. I need to adjust my mindset. Yeah.
Yes. If you ever see Geof have coitus with an attractive woman, it is because she is divorced and in pain. And
oh, yeah.
And who comes to save the day?
Yeah, you found her during that window.
Yeah.
Geof knows that window.
And I was like, Danny, this is the time. This is the time. He was a little nervous.
Yeah.
And I understand, he's playing the long game, as we know.
Yeah.
But he's nervous. I'm like, oh, Danny, this is the time. Because she just moved into that house.
Yeah.
So obviously the divorce is fresh.
Yeah, she might not feel safe. She might want someone to keep her company overnight.
Just don't leave. I'm not used to a man being here. I'm worried about Devon,
Yeah.
Yeah, this is the time. But he gets a little nervous because he's not alpha yet,
Yeah.
He's still trying to find himself. He's a broken man.
Yeah. Yeah, Little Giant, I think that's that kid in French that actually means broken man.
I believe so. C. I only know Spanish. And that's the only word I know in Spanish. But yeah, so I mean, this is perfect, but it sets the stage. We don't get to that later. We'll get to that, but the movie doesn't really get into it much.
Yeah.
But Patty, the girl, she always seemed to like Danny. It seemed like she always had a fondness.
Yeah, and that followed, how much time went between them? How much time since
30.
they last saw each other? 30?
Well, not that since they last saw each other. But I remember the beginning movie, they said 1964.
Oh, geez.
Because, this movie's old. It came out in 90.
Okay,
so 30 years from then. No, I'm
Damn.
sure they lived in that town with the high school. She ended up banging some hot guy looked like Devon Sawa, and that was the dad. And after he's hot and had fun banging him, and he probably went off to bang his secretary and booted her ass back to Urbania. Going back.
Damn. Devon. Or not, Devon's dad.
Yeah, Devon's dad, I want to fuck my secretary, and you're going to go back to Urbania with your mom. I don't give a shit what you do. Another asshole in the movie. Not a kid. Okay, when they're recruiting the kids, they see another kid at a broken moment. His kid's like, "Hey, Dad, want to play catch?" And he's in his suit. He goes, "Son, I gotta go out of town for the next couple of days. I gotta go." He's running on his cell phone.
Yeah.
And this is in mid-90s with a cell phone. This fucker was loaded. And he's going to the cell phone, going to the taxi, going to the airport. And the kid is depressed and sad. They're like, "You want to play? I mean, nobody loves you. We'll hang out with you." And
oh, God.
This movie's kind of depressing looking back at it. It's
it's really interesting. I forgot that he was a rich kid, or maybe I didn't realize that.
I just assumed because
my dad had the 90s phone. But then, so it's interesting that he's not on the other team because that had more like the rich kids, right? Or
I would say, that town seemed more middle class, small town America.
Yeah,
they had the more bigger athletic kids.
Okay, yeah, because this was a little This was the little guy.
Yeah, this kid is a little kid. Probably didn't think about football. He's probably desperate for his dad's.
Yeah.
And that kid, he was. That's a key moment in the movie too. He's very desperate for his dad's love because he's too busy working.
Yeah, and his dad's off with a second family in Florida or something.
That's what I thought too. I thought, he's always gone. It's like, I'm begging somebody.
Yeah.
That's not annoying as your mom. And
yeah.
And if she kills herself while I'm gone, I don't have to deal with it. And Urbania had a dark side in that town.
That was a really
we're making this up.
I mean, there wasn't much to do there. There wasn't.
Oh yeah. Well, I know. So that kid's story is pretty depressing, but it comes back in a good way, kind of at the end. But this is another thing I love about football in the movie. When he was recruiting the team, Rick Morranis, there was a kid when they hung out with. He was kind of the nerdy computer kid. He always wore like a shirt and tie.
Oh, yeah.
This kid was smart. Rick picked him to be on it. He's like, I don't play sports, but Rick Moranis did something that is way ahead of his time in football, and I thought it was amazing. He goes, no, I don't want you to play. I want you to come up with the plays. Use your intelligence.
Oh, yeah.
Nowadays in football or any sport, they have a thing called analytics where computer people, they come up with numbers or whatever, how percentages of plays that work and all that.
Oh, really?
Yeah, the whole sports world's run by this now. So he had this kid ahead of his time. He goes, come up with plays, and the kid's like, okay. He's using strategy. This kid, it's like a chess player. Sports is used by that now, yeah.
Oh man, damn, that's so when people are doing like fantasy drafts and stuff, is that just like everyone?
Well, I mean, like real NFL, like real NFL, NBA, all professional sports. They have like analytics guys, they call it.
What?
Yeah, and they look, or an analytics team. They look up percentages. Okay, like in football, if it's 4th and 1, and you're on, you always go for it. The percentage of it is.
Oh, okay.
Like and this is what this kid was doing, and this was in the 90s, and
and he didn't even play, but he could figure out all these.
Yeah, sports is pretty much run now by brainiacs behind the scenes.
What?
Yeah.
See, I went to a lot of football games as a kid, ASU football, but with my parents, but I would take Babysitter's Club books and read them during the game because I did not want to be there.
Oh, man. Well, no, I know. Babysitter's Club. Now we're going back. This is at the time of the movie.
That was was the time,
Oh, man. Is there one where the girl got molested by the older dad that was a little creepy because he gave her a ride home?
I mean, there were undertones that didn't like come right out and say anything, but
Jesus, really? I was kidding.
Yeah, no, I don't. I too. Hopefully, I don't know. Oh,
I saw this classic book for a Babysitter's Club. Maybe I should have read it. It was like erotica.
Oh yeah. Oh no, that's the Babysitter's Cult. That is actually where they have sex and stuff.
Yeah, I like that. Well, I've seen a few babysitter porn where the girls get. We talked about porn on the show. It was our highest. Oh, in the old show.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah, the old show. Porn and farts and Jack Nicholson and this one Albert. What's the other guy?
Albert Fish, the serial killer.
Did we talk about him? Maybe. I don't know.
Probably.
Was he in the Little Giants? I don't know.
No, he was long dead. But yeah, I don't think he'd be allowed around the kids. He'd like eating children. So it was probably good that he's not there.
Yeah.
Plus, he was long dead.
Okay.
But yeah, we talked about Patty. They recruit the team, and they practice at the gas station that he owns. The lot.
Oh, yeah.
And one of the kids, they don't have equipment, so one kid wears a Darth Vader helmet as a football helmet. The fat kid.
It's that fat kid, yeah.
Yeah, and you can't really hide any treats in there. But he's still eating candy all the time, and it's like, listen, kid, you have a good size for football, but you're gonna die like on the field.
Yeah, he was a big kid too, and he looked like he might be older too, unless that was just his weight.
Yeah,
because he looked a lot older, and he was a lot bigger, not just yeah.
Well, the scene near the end when they got their uniforms, and he's wearing 61. I'm like, yeah, you look like you could be an O lineman. You could. I mean, you gotta quit eating all that candy. I mean, you're gonna pass out on the field. Yeah, it's not gonna. But that's just me. But no, he was a funny kid. He's always making jokes. He's farts.
Yeah.
In the other player's face.
Love that. Love the farts.
And the other kid in the movie, the black kid.
Oh yeah.
Receiver. His hands are. They call him hot hands. That's his nickname, but he can't catch shit. His hands are pretty much bricks.
Yeah.
But what he can catch is toilet paper rolls.
Oh yeah, that was really inspiring too. I remember I never wanted to join sports ever. Never wanted to join sports ever. Yep. But I remember seeing that, thinking, oh, I could totally do that, and Yeah. I could totally catch toilet paper and not just use it.
Yeah, because that's what they teach you as a receiver. When you catch a ball, imagine it's something soft, like you're catching an egg.
Okay.
Because your hand's hard, boom, it bounces out. You got to be soft hands. You've heard that term, soft hands?
Soft hands. Oh, so that's a football thing?
It's a football thing. It could be in basketball, too, when you catch it. Yeah.
Okay.
You got to have soft hands. Just imagine it's... Ooh.
I've heard that when, like, telling babies not to, like, hit each other. Like, use soft hands.
Wow.
Soft hands.
Was that the Babysitters Club?
Yeah, maybe that might be.
Might a fight club with the babies?
Yeah, maybe it was one of their dads. Maybe that's where soft hands comes.
Yeah. You got soft hands for a 14-year-old.
Yeah.
You don't want that in the Babysitters Club. The editor would cut that out. Yeah, we're going to take this out.
Yeah, that goes in the Baby Suckers Club.
Yeah. That's we're going to sell that in Germany on the black market.
Oh, that red light district. Yeah. Oh, no, that's Amsterdam. Right.
Yeah, but... they get that kid and they're trying to get him to catch, and that. So there's a problem. The only guy can really play is female Icebox.
Yeah.
And Devon Sawa. Wait, there was something. When earlier in the movie, there was a line. Okay, yeah, we're talking about the sexism here. This is before Barbie, guys. This was or the Barbie movie when she was trying out for her uncle's team, the Cowboys. This kid, he's the bully of the group, right? Remember, he was like yelling. He's being sexist. He goes, "You're a chick. You can't play."
Oh, yeah.
There's a scene where he says, "Yeah, you're a girl, hot to trot, but still got to squat."
Yeah. I
was talking about her going to the bathroom, and she almost beat him up, which is,
Yeah, that was the kid that ended up in the lake, or somehow, and she's like,
in the go-kart.
We just started a football team. Yeah. My dad's the coach.
That's right. She got back at the player because they were bullying the kid. You didn't make the team, losers.
Yeah.
That was earlier.
Oh, God.
And they're giving them wedgies, and classic early 90s, 80s joke.
God. All the health issues. I wonder, wedgies probably caused some major health issues. I don't know. I was the queen of wedgies as a child, and I have a lot of health issues now, so I'm sure there's some.
Was it a relative or a kid at school, or who's giving?
Oh no, personal wedgies.
I was like, man, we should take a break, go to your therapist. I'm like, whoa, this is.
I just always had wedgies.
Yeah. Well, that's poor Dana. But you smell great, by the way. I can't smell it. You're good. Yeah, wedgies. Okay. Well, yes. But back in the early days, kids, there was a thing called bullying, and it was allowed. And so they got wedgies. Yeah. But these kids, they were on bicycles when they ran, because Icebox comes by with her go-kart. That was earlier. And she's going to chase them, get back.
Oh, yeah.
Because Icebox always comes to save the day. We have a strong female lead here, guys.
Yeah, we do. And with the name Icebox, because typically if a woman is nicknamed Icebox, that means she's like a cold-ass bitch.
Yeah, or I thought it was a weight thing. I thought it was very negative.
Oh, Icebox, like, look at that big ice. She's as big as an icebox.
Yeah. I thought there was, but I think it was a compliment because she's the tomboy. She can hit motherfuckers. Yeah. Okay. So it was a compliment. But like I said, she's raised by, raised by a guy. Her mom's not around, so she wasn't used to feminine things.
Yeah.
But she loved football, though. It wasn't like she was forced into it.
Yeah.
She loved.
Yeah, that's true. And she was raised by a nerdy guy.
Yeah.
And yet she ended up very manly for a girl. I don't know the correct termage and whatever.
Yeah, she's very tomboyish. Yeah. But she's with a very good father that loves doing things with her and supports her.
Yeah.
So yeah, Rick Morranis. I mean, I can't see him being a bad dude.
No.
I love Rick Morranis. I love him in Ghostbusters.
Oh, he's awesome. Ghostbusters, Little Shop of Horrors. He was beat up in real life.
Yeah, I remember. Yeah, that was
in
fucked
New York
up.
Or something.
Yeah, it was caught on. He retired from acting. Then it's like, I don't know if somebody.
His wife died.
Yeah, it's sad. It's like, man, shit.
Yeah.
So he retired, took care of his kids.
Yeah.
But he's a legend. And yeah, somebody beat him up in New York and was on a surveillance. Yeah, you don't fucking do that. You got a fucking problem. You got a problem with me, huh?
Honey, I Shrunk Your Dick, man. I'm gonna find you.
That's right. That was a great one. Honey, I Shrunk the Guy. Yes. He was a legend. We all love Rick Moranis. And hey, look, at least he's happy. I mean, he's happy.
Yeah.
But yeah, he was great. He just has that look like you're a nice guy.
Yeah.
Oh, and he also was on Second City TV. Remember the?
Oh, Canadian. Yeah.
Yeah, he was on the TV show John Candy.
Yeah. Okay.
And the guy from Schitt's Creek.
Dan
Eugene Levy.
Eugene Levy. Yeah. Okay.
He was in that. He was funny in that.
Wow, I forgot that he was in that age of comedy and sketch and stuff.
Oh yeah, he's amazing. He was. I remember this one. They're doing Ocean's 11 sketch, and he was just funny. Yeah, he's great.
He's awesome.
Love me some Rick Moranis, and he's a good choice to play a nerdy sweet dad.
Yeah.
So the icebox was more of a compliment.
Okay.
And she seemed to be okay with it. We'll find out later when she goes to therapy and likes to cut herself to watch the wounds heal.
Oh, yeah. Oh, she totally does that. I mean, did you see, there's a scene in the movie where she wants to be this girly girl, and she's sitting at her like vanity in her room with like the blush. And I wonder if, like, was that her mom's blush? The mom who left her? Does she still have it? Like,
yeah, because she doesn't have a job. Is she going to buy it? And he's
her dad, is he buying her Urbania?
Yeah, there's got to be like a Dollar General there where she can get like get some lipstick.
Lipstick or blush or something.
Yeah, when he goes in the room, she takes it off because we'll say why she was putting on the makeup. Her and Devon Sawa. She has a crush on him. Does not know. They're at the lake, and they see two people in a canoe making out.
Slop and spit.
And Devon's like, ooh, that's gross. I'm like, okay, Devon likes it up the ass, apparently. He didn't.
Yeah, it's like at his age, he thinks that's gross.
Yeah, it's like, I heard you're 15. You people I want more than tongue.
Yeah.
Yeah, you want tongue everywhere.
Yeah.
He's like, oh, using their tongue. Ooh. And then she's like, I've never kissed before. Oh, there was a great line because she practices kissing on her hand.
Yeah, you don't admit that to guys. First rule of being a gal who fucks guys, don't tell them that shit at first. Let them discover it about you.
It's a good point, but keep in mind, they're like 12.
She's learning. You gotta learn. You gotta learn sometime.
Well, her dad had no game, and so there's probably, I don't have game either, but no, she said this line I like. She goes, the part that sucks about kissing your hand, it doesn't kiss back.
It doesn't. Hey, speak for yourself, lady. I know a few hands that do more than kiss back.
Oh, yeah. And I'm happy with that.
Yeah.
I like how it doesn't nag me. And,
it doesn't talk.
Nope. And, it gets the job done. Listen, Icebox, you're going to love that hand later on.
Yeah. But that she was vulnerable with him at that moment, and then he gets grossed out.
Yeah, he gets grossed out. Yeah, he's grossed out. She's talking about kissing, and it was something along the lines, I'm not doing that. I'm like, hey, Devon, do you want to fuck one of the kids on the Cowboys or something? I mean, this is weird.
Yeah, maybe.
But they do a car wash to finance the football team, and Ed O'Neill, his team, his daughter is a cheerleader. They're being cheerleader, and she gets excited because all the girls have a crush on Devon.
Yep.
And she's flirting with him, and before that, him and Icebox were flirting with the hoses. They're scoring each other.
Yeah, and
it was a moment. They were sharing a moment, and they're having fun. And this bitch comes by.
Yeah, she comes by in her cheerleader, and she's she's Icebox's cousin too.
Yeah,
which is like, can't get away from her.
Gets you even more annoyed. Yeah, she's like, oh hey, Icebox, hi, we're gonna be the cheerleaders, yay! And then, oh hi, all the girls have a crush on him. Yeah, and this is after he wouldn't kiss her. And they're having a good moment. They're flirting, spraying each other, and then she goes up there, and he's like tapping soap bubbles on her nose, and she's Even I was getting annoyed. I was like, Icebox, what the fuck?
Yeah.
As I said, I would go
like Icebox, go stick your tongue down his throat.
Yeah, you grab his dick because she's more alpha than Devon.
I think he would have whatever he was feeling before about being grossed out by kissing. I think if she would have grabbed his dick. And I know permission, whatever. It was 1994. If she would have done that, she could have gotten some.
As a guy, lady, you don't need a permission if you're attractive.
Oh, okay. Okay, that's true. Yeah, that's
as a pervy guy. Yeah.
But you remember when they were still at the lake and he was grossed out by the people kissing.
Yeah.
I think she asked him, or she said she used a line that I used on so many guys when I was younger.
Oh.
In the insecure line. Well, I bet if I looked like Becky, or not Becky, I bet if I looked like cousin or whatever, then you would kiss me. And he's like, well,
I don't know.
Yeah. Or
he said, I don't know.
I don't know. And I had that conversation with way more dudes than I should have when I was young.
I did that too.
Did you really?
Oh, yeah. But if I look, and that's why I was not successful with ladies early on.
Because it's kind of like being... it's kind of like we're being manipulative when we say it.
Yes.
Like
I had to learn the hard way. That's that's.
I feel you.
Yeah, I did that too.
Okay.
If I look like Becky, whatever. Yeah. Or look like Jerry or Devon Sawa, you'd suck my cock. Yeah. And when you're in your 30s, don't talk like that. But don't. It didn't work then. Yeah. No.
That's why you're a comic, right?
Yeah.
That's why we're comics.
We're comics. Yeah, it's a comedy show.
Yeah, that's right.
Yes.
We got comedy.
Comedy here, and we're having a good. We're getting dirty here.
Yeah, we're getting. But I know
that. Yeah, go back to that scene because I like that. I mean, that is a psychological thing.
It was painful. That scene, like I related a lot to that scene, and then they go to the car wash and you're thinking, oh, he or she's flirting with me. They're actually paying attention to me. Like, what's going to happen next? Like, I've already planned out our wedding and our potential divorce. And then this hot little bitch walks by who hasn't, like, you're just finding the woman within you. And then she walks by and all that all that blush you used from Dollar General, it's gone to waste because those little hot little numbers.
Yeah, and she's being all cutesy and shit, and it's like, and that's and then after that's when she puts on the makeup, and then she has a talk with her uncle.
Am I fuckable?
Yeah, that was weird. Like,
am I fuckable?
That was a sweet scene though. When she didn't say it like that.
Yeah, she didn't say that, not at all.
But she's depressed and she's eating her feelings again at the diner.
Hell yeah, that's how you do it.
And he shows up there, and he loves her. Like, that's his niece, and he knows she's.
Oh yeah, the diner. Okay.
Yeah. He's like, she likes football. He respects her, but he's just he didn't want a girl on his team. That's all. But he's like telling her, hey, sometimes you're good at a lot of things. Maybe being boys like girls, guys like girls who act like girls.
Yeah.
We said a line that was very. Let me get in here. It was like. He was being a dick without being a dick. Oh, yeah. He goes, he's the QB of the team. He wants a cute girl, not a teammate.
Oh, God.
Yeah.
Oh, that spoke to the teenage girl inside of me.
Yeah, it's like, he's the cute QB. He doesn't want to, bang one of his teammates. Not like Aaron Rodgers. I heard I said it, Aaron.
What, does he have sex with dudes? Is that what you're saying? I don't know who Aaron Rodgers is.
Whoa. But you know Lawrence Taylor, Aaron Rodgers?
I mean, are they hot guys? Like, because I will watch football for the hot guys. If there's a hot guy.
Yeah, he's ladies like him, but he's on the Jets, and I hate the Jets.
Okay, I don't like the Jets then.
So I was
when you're a Jet, you're not a good guy.
Is that that's on West Side Story?
Yeah.
Okay, good job. Good thinking there. All right.
Thank you.
Yes, but yeah, basically he goes, the QB, he wants a cute girl, not a teammate. So that's when she's thinking like, okay. And then she goes to his house. Is Aunt whatever here? Because she runs the cheerleaders.
Needs a lady.
Yeah, lady me up a little bit. Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Oh, God.
This Devon fuck is more ahead of the football. So
yeah.
But she's finding herself. She's finding her sexuality.
I'm not a girl. I'm not a girl. Don't tell me what to believe. That's Britney Spears.
There you go. I knew. I was like, I know this is Britney.
Yeah.
I don't know. I didn't click until you told me because I'm an idiot.
No, you're cool.
You're talking about mental illness, Britney Spears.
Talk about yeah.
Oh, that Instagram is nuts, boy. Yeah.
But I relate to it a lot. If I go off my meds for like 3 days, boom, I'm right there with her spinning around.
Psychotic eyes in the camera.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, that's yeah. When I was a teenager, because me and her are the same age, pretty much. And we're born the same year. I had a crush on her.
Yeah.
Now she's more attainable. So maybe I should probably put her.
Yeah, she just got divorced, too.
I know, and she's crazy. And maybe I could trick her. I mean, just don't shave your head when I get there like the old days.
I mean,
I don't know where I'm getting at with that. But no, this is the cool part. But yeah, she's saying be a woman. So she learns to be a lady, and she'd rather be a cheerleader.
Yeah.
And tells her dad that, she's not going to play because she wants to be effeminate and because the impressed Devon. And so I mean that's a sad moment. She tells the story her mom used to kiss her goodnight and say she was her little princess, and his dad goes, she left us. What he should have said, fuck that bitch, who's here, who's not, you're playing ball. No.
And she didn't die, she left them,
which is fucking rude.
I mean,
leave your kid.
I mean, what were the circumstances of Icebox's birth? Was this a wanted pregnancy? Was her mom a nurturing kind of mom? Or was she like me, for instance? I wouldn't know what to do with the kid. I'd probably be like, fuck it, and then leave.
Put in the oven and like a good mom.
Like Hansel and Gretel.
Yeah. Those stories were pretty disgusting.
Yeah. Hell yeah.
But it's like, well, remember she left you. She said she didn't leave us. She joined a better team. I was like, what the fuck? okay, now this kid needs a slap. We need to get the aunt over here to beat the daughter, okay? Because she's got, I mean, you talk about,
But did her mom become a lesbian? Because, I mean, there were points in the movie where Icebox comes off as a lesbian, you know? Tomboy lesbian, so maybe she's just following in her mom. No. She's trying not to follow in her mom's footsteps, maybe.
Yeah, maybe. I didn't think of the psychological in that. But, we're coming to the point. I think she quits the team. I think most of the guys wanted to quit the team, wasn't it, at that time? There was that scene. But this is when my favorite part of the movie. Oh. My favorite part. The cameos from NFL stars.
Oh, yeah.
Okay, well, one is by a Buffalo Bills legend. I'll nut over it in a minute. But the bus comes by, a big bus.
Oh yeah, I love this.
And there's a grown kid on riding a bike with training wheels. So
is it the little blonde kid?
Yeah. I mean, you're too old to have training wheels. I'm just saying. Yeah. And he's like, oh, my life sucks. Like, yeah, it does. It's not gonna get better. Well, actually, it will, because guess who's coming? That bus. John fucking Madden.
Okay, I know that guy.
Yes, everybody knows, because everybody knows the video game legend. John Madden, because this is what he was known for, riding a bus, because he hated flying. So he took like a bus everywhere.
Oh, shit. Okay.
Yeah, and he was a legendary announcer, a color commentator, and he didn't travel by plane, took a bus. So that was his thing.
Hell yeah.
And they're in Ohio, and he's going to Canton, Ohio, the Hall of Fame. He goes, we got a big luncheon. We got to be there. And John Madden, great presence, he takes out a map. This is how old this movie is, a real paper map, and says he's lost. And he's drawn like the X's and O's. That's what he used to do.
Oh,
Monday Night Football. Yeah, he would draw it on this telestrator. He was doing it with the map, and I was like, this is good. I'm awake now. What the hell?
Oh, hell yeah.
I got pumped up. A lot of memories. And he's doing the voice. Yeah, everything. Boom, boom. We go here. We go left. I'm like, oh, John, you're the man. But guess who's on his fucking bus?
Uh-oh.
Guess who's on his bus, baby? Well, you have Emmitt Smith.
Okay.
Hall of Fame running back for the Cowboys. But Bruce fucking Smith. Woo!
What?
Let's go, Bills. Hey. The greatest Buffalo.
Hey.
That's right. Let's go. Oh, I was off key. Let's go, Buffalo. Yes.
Boom, 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 boom.
Bruce Smith was on that bus.
Yeah.
And they're like, hey, we'll teach these kids football. I mean.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, we're fucking late to this dinner, but what the hell, kids?
Yeah.
But they're teaching them football. I forgot the white guy's name. I'm so embarrassed. I blanked. He tells them football is 80% mental, 40% physical.
Oh, Jonathan Elway.
No, that was not Jonathan Elway. No. It was
Gary Richardson.
No. I don't know who it was. I'm blanking. I was so excited to see Bruce Smith. But they're teaching these kids, hey, this is how you do. But Bruce Smith, or Emmitt Smith was teaching them about, winning and becoming a team and all that. And then Bruce Smith was teaching them how to get their game face on.
Oh yeah, and then like the little kids were like, weren't they like?
But then Bruce Smith, this is your game face. And they run away.
Run away.
I was like, I'm scared too. Too. That's Bruce Smith. That's a bad man.
God.
Oh, in the 90s Bills, when they went to those Super Bowls, he was a bad motherfucker.
Did he like kill people with his...
No, that was the old running back from the 70s. But no. He's not OJ. No, I mean, he would kill quarterbacks. I mean, he was taking motherfuckers down. Hall of Famer. He is probably the greatest Buffalo Bill ever as a football player. And I saw him, and it's like, he's so likable. He's sweet, but still mean. He's got that mean look. He's sweet to the kids, but show your game face.
He was scary looking.
Damn right. You fucking damn right he was. Oh, yeah. Bruce, yes, he was. Oh, in the 90s, he had a commercial with Dennis Hopper, which I love. It was a Nike commercial. Dennis Hopper, he was dressed like a referee, but wearing a trench coat, so he looked crazy. Dennis Hopper.
Okay.
Right? And he's like, man, Bruce Smith, he was in the locker room. I got Bruce Smith shoes here, man. He does bad things, man. Bad things. And it was like clips of Bruce Smith tackling people. It was fun.
Shit.
But Dennis Hopper is this creepy guy going through his locker looking at his shoes, dressed like a referee, wearing a trench coat. It was funny. It was classic. We used to quote it on the playground. Bad things, man. Yeah. Bad things, man. He would look in the camera. It was amazing. It was right around Speed. Dennis Hopper, like,
that's perfect.
But yeah, it was great. And then the end of the commercial was Bruce Smith doing the game face. And it was like, yeah, that was badass. I love it. He asked the kids to tackle him. I think that's when they ran away.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, because he would have murdered those children like you would not believe.
Yeah, he just has to, like, just breathe on them or just tap them a bit.
Oh, yeah. I mean, he's like, sorry, I got it in me. I thought you were Dan Marino. Take a motherfucker down, yeah. Oh, yeah. Sorry, me a fanboy on Bruce Smith. Great cameo. And that was the height of the Bills, too, in the 90s. It was Emmitt Smith and Bruce Smith. They played each other in the Super Bowl during those years.
And then, were they related?
No.
Were they like what are those brothers in football right now?
Oh, the Bosas.
No,
there was the Mannings back in the
Mannings.
day. Yeah.
No.
You're just saying that because their skin color's the same. No,
I don't know.
I'm just kidding. No, I don't. They're not related. But no. And then John Madden gives him a pep talk before he gets on the bus, which I love. Hey, when I coached the Super Bowl, we won the Super Bowl. We just came together as a team. And I was like, yeah, that's the guy you should listen to.
Yeah.
And they wanted to play again. You damn right I'd play. John Madden's pumping me up. Yeah.
Hold on, I just spaced out for a second. We're at the part. Oh, okay, we forgot to mention the reveal where they reveal the little kid says, "Hey guys, let's play ball" or something, and he opens up like the rolling door, and then all the football players like appear.
Yes, the mentally retarded kid with training wheels.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, that was the game. I missed that part. Yeah, but that was a good reveal.
Okay, yeah, and then. So I'm picturing it now because it's like the 4 football players and John Madden.
Yeah, John Madden, yeah.
Okay.
I was just so into seeing Bruce Smith, I forgot about the other guys.
No, it's cool. Bruce Smith sounds like a fun guy.
He was fun. He was sweet. Like he has a sweet, hey kids, and I love Bruce. Bruce Smith is amazing, and he teaches them how to. If you want to know how to do a game face, a tough guy face, you go to Bruce.
Oh man.
Yeah, and that was great. So they're all pumped up,
Yeah.
And we have no ice box, but something we're gonna play this game. And this is the thing. It's okay. Like I said, these two, they're going to be one team in this town, so they're playing to see who's going to actually be.
Yeah. Have you mentioned Spike yet?
Oh shit!
Yeah.
My bad, Spike. Yes.
Yeah. Spike was a wrench in the motor.
Yes, good point. Yes,
or in the engine.
He was a crazy. That kid, I think, might have been injected. Oh, that was one that was steroids. Because kid. I love his dad. I always see.
Yeah,
he's wearing a crew cut.
Yeah.
So basically, the 2 old guys in the town, they're making a bet on the game. Remember at the beginning?
Okay, yeah, in the diner.
Yeah, so they're like, hey, there's a new big kid in town. He just moved in. Oh, so he tells both coaches at the same time. So they race to go over to the house.
Oh, it's drama.
Yeah, and you see the dad, Spike's dad. He's just lunk wearing with the crew cut. You know, and he's like, yeah, my son's the toughest, blah blah blah. And I moved to this town because you're here, coach. Because he thought he was.
Oh, that's right. He thought he was his brother.
He goes, I thought he'd be a little bigger for a football star. He goes, that's what they said. That's like great line. Yeah, and he's like, well, yeah,
yeah.
If you're really a big fan of Coach Kevin O'Neill or whatever, you would know what he looks like. But it's obviously not a real big fan.
Yeah, that's true.
Yep, he says, my son, I've been training him. And you see Spike, he's carrying a refrigerator on his back.
Yeah, and he doesn't speak. He only makes sounds.
Yes, very, yeah.
Yeah.
That's the kind of guy I want on my team, though, too.
Yeah, that's true. He's only football. There's no personality. It's all football.
But the dad was hilarious. He goes, yeah, when he's rolling a football with his head at 4 months old. Yeah, I've been training him since he was a baby, and every night I massage his calves was fabricated milk, and it was
my God,
it was funny. I was like, okay, this guy, all right, but yeah. Spike, I mean, he loves ball. That's all he does. And, he has a silver tooth. Remember that? Yeah,
silver tooth and gleam in his eye. Very scary gleam in his eye.
There was psychotic. He had his game face.
Okay, okay. Yeah, he had. Yeah, so he was born with that game face, probably.
Well, if his dad's forcing football at him and he's a child, moving a football with his head at 4 months.
Damn.
But yeah, he finds out that that's the wrong O'Neill. That's the wrong O'Shea. Sorry, the wrong O'Shea.
Oh, yeah, okay.
O'Shea. And then Ed O'Neill comes by. He goes, no, he's going to play on our team and blah, blah, blah. Because Spike doesn't like playing with these ragtag kids. But yeah, Spike was nuts. But then we get, where are we at on time?
Oh. We're 58 minutes.
Okay, we're almost there. We'll get, the big game. The big game. It's the yes. No icebox. Icebox is going to be a cheerleader.
Oh yeah, because she goes up there in like the I was going to say the waiting room, the locker room.
Yeah, she says good luck.
Yeah, she walks. She's like,
rah rah guys, I'll be cheering you
on. And I was just like, you've given up, Icebox. At that moment.
I don't know if she's trying to find herself.
Yeah,
that's got to come first, and she's conflicted. She misses.
Yeah.
So she cheerleads, and both teams, and they get their uniforms. They get the old school '90s Giants helmets with says Giants on the side. Those are badass. They need to go back to those.
Those were cool. I like those. I like and Rick Morranis was trying to like convince them to stay because they're like, we can't do this without Icebox. He's like, it even has your name on the jersey. Yeah.
Oh yeah, the little kid goes, oh, that's so they can identify us at the morgue.
Oh my god, I love that kid.
Yeah, he was
snot
good.
bubble kid.
Yeah, snot bubble kid. And that kid was probably gonna die. He looked like that alien in Mexico.
Oh my god, he did. Little shriveled up twerp.
Yeah, I hope that thing's real. Please be real. But that's a whole other show.
Too.
But yeah, they play the game. They're getting killed in the first half. What's the name? Spike takes a cheap shot, a block from behind on Devon Sawa.
Oh yeah, is that? Yeah,
that's illegal. You can't block from behind. I mean, he did it on purpose too.
And he goes, he walks by. He walks by after, and there's kind of like a slow shot of him walking by, or maybe that's to Icebox, and he goes like,
yeah, I think he was doing it to the team. Yeah, he was like, yeah, and she's like, motherfucker.
Yeah.
But even Ed O'Neill, Kevin O'Shea, the Al Bundy. Yeah, he tells, he goes, if your son does that again, I want both of you out of here.
Yeah.
He goes, don't you want to win, coach? He goes, not like that.
Yeah.
And it's true, because that's illegal. You can't block from the back.
Yeah.
And you did it on purpose. So at least he showed some gamesmanship there, at least some amount of heart.
Yeah, thankful. You mean Ed O'Neill?
Ed O'Neill, yeah. He was like, yeah, don't do this shit.
And why can't you block from the back? Because it can like kill someone?
Well, they can't see you. You're defenseless.
Oh.
And it was pretty much a cheap shot, too.
Okay.
Yeah.
You would think someone who was born and bred to be a footballer would know not to do these cheap shots.
Well, he did it. He knew it was wrong, and that's why he did it, to hurt him.
Damn.
And remember, he hurt. Yeah. He was doing it. Yeah, it's illegal. You can't do that.
He was doing that shit on purpose.
Yeah,
that's
he knew damn well what he was doing. That's why he was smiling.
Little chode.
But then what happened? Icebox gets in the locker, puts on 56 with the Giants helmet.
Yep. Leaves her skirt on.
Yeah, leaves her skirt on. She goes, motherfucker, I don't give a fuck.
Yep.
I don't care if I skin my knees or you see my vagina. Shit's getting down.
Yeah.
Because all you motherfuckers are going to die.
Yep.
And we got to come back. They come back. Spoiler. They come back and win the game. All right, yeah.
Oh, but then the kid from earlier in the movie who was sad and depressed because his dad was going to work.
He shows up to the game with his suitcase and the suit. Hey, son. Oh, that was playing that kid. They make a play for him because Rick Moranis saw him coming. Goes, give Kevin, whatever his name, give him the ball.
Was that the annex of Puerto Rico play, or was that a different play?
Oh, no, that annex was that was the game winner. But this is before.
Okay.
We gotta get this guy some points.
Okay, yeah.
Because he saw his dad, and Rick Moranis is like, I gotta play for you.
And that was quick thinking, like assigning a play to that situation.
Yeah, I mean that's what the goats do. You know.
Damn. And then that kid, he
was scared for the ball, but when he saw his dad, he started running faster with the ball.
Yeah.
And that's what scored.
What was it like? Throw it at Johnny, but I'm Johnny.
Yeah,
or whatever the line is.
Yeah, that's what we're doing. It's in your court. Wow. Don't worry, your daddy will be over there. And then he scores, and Becky knows, or Patty, she knows the place that the dog, because she remembers from high school.
Right. She's like, hey, go, remember that sexy play you did when we were 11 years old?
Oh, no, what your brother did. She saw him go, remember when he won the state championship? She sees them lining up. She goes, this is the play they're going to do. I know. And she whispers to him. And so he has the defense prepared for it, and they stop it.
Another strong woman in the movie that knows football.
Patty came out of nowhere. She got her son playing ball, and Patty, a little smoke show from growing up.
Smoke show in a vest, I think.
I don't know. She definitely dressed like a '90s mom.
Okay, I love a good '90s mom vest outfit.
Yeah, she had the game there, and then they ended up winning the Little Giants, and hey, in the end, the brothers come together. They're like, Rick Moranis goes, hey, you want to join your team with mine? And with the coach? And he goes, I had to think about it. But he had a smirk like, I'll do it.
And that's cool. And I'm sure, I bet that was Rick's plan all along because he was the good guy.
He just wanted to beat his brother once. That's all,
Yeah.
He beat him on a bicycle race when they were kids and, went up. And, he's upset that he didn't pick his daughter on the team and he's just a dick about it.
Yeah.
So it was, I think, but in the end, they're brothers.
Yeah.
And they had a little joke. Oh, I forgot to say before the game, they bet each other's businesses. Like, remember that?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, because Ed O'Neill, he owns a car dealership and Moranis owns the gas station.
Yeah.
And I was like, oh, don't do that. Don't do that.
Yeah, no, it's football. It's little kids football.
Yeah.
Let's not do that.
Yeah, your wife left you. Your team sucks. You do not want to lose that gas station.
Yeah.
And
your daughter's going to leave you for someone else's daughter one day, maybe.
Yeah, exactly. She's going to find out maybe Devon, I don't like Dick.
Yeah.
And that happens. No.
Yeah. Yeah.
So anyways, yeah, the Little Giants win. They come together, but he because they bet their businesses. They're like, okay, and then Ed O'Neill's like, come on, we were kidding about that, right? You're not gonna bet my business. And then Rick Moranis says, I got a better idea on the water tower. Remember? Because it was just Kevin O'Shea.
Yep.
It was the O'Shea brothers. They repainted it. Yep. So it was a It was a beautiful ending and kind of full circle because the beginning, when they were kids, they're playing goes, one day that water tower is going to have our names on it. It was just Kevin.
Yeah.
But then now it says O'Shea brothers.
Such a good ending to a really movie that started off tragic but ended in triumph.
Triumph, yes. Oh, there's another triumph. We got to get to this part. Patty. At the end, they win the game.
Oh, yeah.
She goes up to him, and she goes, yeah, these kids did so great. And he's like, hey, you want to go out to dinner sometime? And she just smiles and gives him a kiss right on the lips.
Fuck. Like, he could have... Little did he know he could have just gotten that right away without like having to take her to dinner or anything.
Yeah, I know. Well, he looked like a winner.
Yeah.
And he reached the kid, so she's turned on emotionally by all that.
Yeah.
And he goes, we should go out to dinner. Instead of saying yes, she just kisses him. And it's like, fuck that, let's go back to the house. And we'll have Devon and Icebox go play on cartwheels, go-karts, and I'm going to chow down on Patty.
So that's what they did? That's how they ended the movie? But
that's my ending. That's my fantasy.
Okay.
Because that's how Geof would be. Geof would be like, something, before we go out to dinner, can we stop back at my place? I got to grab something, and then... Hey, do you want to see? Let's watch a movie, and then because Patty would be down. I think Patty was ready to go.
Put your legs in these stirrups, Patty.
Yeah, Patty, we're gonna go full 50 Shades of Grey. I'm ready.
Oh yeah.
Because I don't hold back, Patty. If there's a side of me you don't know.
Yeah.
But no, it was great. I love the movie.
Me too.
I think it still holds up. It's funny.
Yeah, it's adorable. It's funny. The part with Icebox and her crush on. The guy on Devon Sawa really spoke to me because it was very relatable and
you picked this movie and now I know why. It's like this makes sense now.
Yeah,
the web is it's all uncoiling. I don't know. I'm not
the web has been unweaved.
Yes.
Webbed.
There was a funny part in the movie I want to get to. Remember the Asian kid who was the kicker? And they're he's a big little Asian big kid, and he was putting on shoe polish as eye black, right? In the mirror.
Oh yeah.
And then you cut to another scene later. He's putting it all over his face.
Oh no!
It looks blackface.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, and it was uncomfortable. I was like, oh, this scene would probably get cut nowadays.
Yeah. Oh yeah. 94, but like it's.
Yeah, in 94 it was like, this is funny. It's just shoe polish. Now somebody'd be like, no, this is wrong.
Yeah.
I just wonder what that kid's dad would say if he saw him with the shoe polish.
Oh yeah.
Say, get out my store! You don't come back.
Yeah, yeah. And 94, what? That was in Ohio.
Yeah, Ohio. Yeah.
Okay, yeah. So
but back in movies nowadays, I think that scene would have been cut.
Oh, immediately they would have had a lot of meetings about that scene. Oh yeah, emails.
Yeah, it made me uncomfortable. I don't have a problem. I just think I was like, whoa, our world has changed so much. Yeah, at the time it was funny. Like, this kid put the shoe polish on his face.
Yeah.
And now it's like, ooh, this is not gonna play well.
Yeah.
And it's but no, it was funny. I just like how they're ripping her. Yeah, you squat the pee and everything. Yeah, times have changed.
Yeah. Now you can squat with a dick to pee in a skirt.
You can, and that's okay. That's what makes America great.
Yeah.
And you can, there's nothing wrong. And Icebox, well, this is the other thing I want to go to before we close the show. What do you think these kids are doing now? The characters, what do you think their life is?
I think all of them have some sort of major health issue still. Most of them have jobs and a lot of them work at call centers or at like gas stations and stuff, which is fine. That's I've done that.
Icebox probably inherited.
Oh, so is she inherited? So do you think like Rick, the O'Sheas are dead? Like
no, I think Rick and Patty probably hooked up for a while and she left him.
Okay,
and the hurt and depression got so bad, so then he closed up the garage at the gas station, turned the car on, and died. And Icebox, gets the gas station and
gas. So her dad hotboxed.
Yeah, he hotboxed
himself with death.
Yeah, I think they didn't want to put that. That's That's why they didn't take my script for the sequel. I thought, this is funny. Like, no, it's not. No, I know.
Just self-produce it, man. You got the chops. You got the...
And I think the kid whose dad was never around was going to work. I think the kid turned goth to get his attention. And it didn't work.
So perfect. He had the spiked hair already. He was ready to become goth.
Oh, yeah. I bet in high school he had the black lipstick. Goes, Jesus Christ, Kevin. It really got out of hand. Yeah. Be a man. Yeah. It got ugly. They had a falling out. And Kevin got addicted to... I would say X. And, he probably died.
X gonna do it to you.
Yeah, in the 90s, late 90s as he got older, and I'm sure he died from fentanyl overdose.
Okay. What about Spike? I feel like Spike and maybe Devon Sawa's character, maybe that's in like a fantasy world. Once they got older, maybe they got together and taught each other a lot about love, life, and happiness.
Yeah, maybe they. That's a good point.
And fucking.
Yeah, I think he goes, hey, this is weird. I'd kiss you, and yeah. I think it'd be a guy like that, yeah.
Because I feel like Spike would probably open up. That would really bring out the sweet Spike.
Yeah, Spike is like, he doesn't have to repress this feeling anymore to impress his dad. Like, I think Devon Sawa and Spike go on a camping trip. And
I see where you're going.
In the middle of the night,
in like the middle of the Wyoming mountains.
And while while Spike is sleeping, Sawa reaches out and grabs his dick, and they get in a fight, and they
roll around on top of each other.
Yeah, after they punch each other, then stare at each other, then make out
in cowboy hats.
We're referencing another movie, people.
Yeah.
And, yes.
Are you ever going to do a podcast just about Brokeback Mountain?
We should.
Yeah.
I'll do it.
I want to watch it again and again and again.
Yeah, we should do that.
Yeah.
Well, Dana, thank you so much for coming on the show, and thank you for picking this movie. This brought back good memories.
Oh, hell yeah. This was awesome. I love it, and it was fun to relive it with you.
Oh, yeah, me too. This was fun, man. Dana, you're always the best.
Thanks,
Dana Whissen, Geof Piccarreta, thank you for watching Feel the Jokes.